autonomous unconscious systems may replace our current personal human engagements and contributions at work. Look at that. The possibility of a jobless future might not be so far-fetched. Okay, let me get this, let me grasp this. In the near future, AI controlled autonomous unconscious systems, may replace our current personal human engagements and contributions at work, therefore equating a jobless future. How does everybody feel about that? While critics see robot minds taking jobs from humans as a negative, others feel it would allow workers to focus on greater pursuits. The author of 2001: A Space Odyssey, Arthur C. Clarke. I only have one book of his, which is Childhood's End, which they ended up making, I think, they made a show out of that, I believe. I know that the Space Odyssey 2000 is a movie, but okay. So obviously he wrote this in the 1960s, and it says, in the day after tomorrow society, there will be no place for anyone as ignorant as the average mid-20th century college graduate. It seems an impossible goal to bring the whole population of the planet up to super university levels. Remember that a few centuries ago it would have seemed equally unthinkable that everybody would be able to read. Interesting, I'm reading this now. Today we have to set our sights much higher. And it is not unrealistic to do so. How forward thinking, right? A world where everyone could reach super university levels seems appealing. Yeah, it does, huh? Is there a flip side? A world where people have too much time on their hands would mean more time to delve into the darker facets of human nature. Everywhere we turn in regard to AI, we run into similar gray areas and moral conundrums. Yes, indeed. So something as simple as self-driving cars creates difficult ethical problems. If everyone had such automobiles, it would save, they say, 300,000 lives per decade in America. Now let me stop here. So they have the vehicles already. We already know that. We're in 2024. Okay. I heard some rumors about actual 18-wheelers and trucks, other types of trucks that are self-driving. I don't know how other people feel about that. Some people, I would imagine, think it's cool, and to an extent, it is pretty cool, the capability of doing that. But then when you think about if something goes wrong, that could be pretty catastrophic. Now, I watched something on YouTube, and it showed not an 18-wheeler, but a small truck. I'm going to say a small truck. They had a steel barrier or guardrails. Let me say guardrails. And then it had 2 concrete barriers outside. So actually it's 3, we're just going to call it 3 barriers. This was self-driving truck. Not an 18-wheeler, but a small size one. It went through with no problem through all 3 barriers. All 3 barriers. So if something happens, let's just say it's self-driving, it's through technology, we're having issues now, especially it started last month, going into now, with cyber attacks. And then we're going to throw into the movie that even people are still talking about, which was done by the Obamas, Leave the World Behind, in which you saw all of these self-driving cars were